Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we are asking the question, are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? And we're also going to find out, is there any action they wish to take next towards you and this connection? So this can be for your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush, and this will be especially helpful if you have been experiencing obstacles or challenges, and if you've been in minimal to no contact with your specific person. So if you are new to this channel, welcome. I am Dr. V. It is so great to have you here. Thank you to everyone who's part of the Live Tarot family and to everyone who is a subscriber. I am just so grateful for your love and for your support. So today we have a reading that you will have many different ways in which to choose your group. So you can choose by the card, you can choose by the crystal, and we will also be assigning zodiac signs to each group as well. So please do be gentle with yourself. There is no right or wrong answer. You can pick group number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can pick your zodiac sign as well as your person's zodiac sign, or any combination that feels right to you. So this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. But if you're at that place where you are ready to get answers on your specific and unique journey with your special person, then I highly recommend that you do the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few readers who offers this because I just love meeting you in person on video call. It's such a wonderful time of connection, good energy, healing, and transformation. And you will be surprised and delighted by how Spirit really answers your question as they all come up right there in real time. I also offer video recorded readings. So if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu right there. So go ahead and take a deep breath and let's get into your choices. For group number 1, we have Spark and we have this crystal right here. For group number 2, we have Strength and we have this crystal right here. And for group number 3, we have Slow and Steady. And we have this crystal right here. Okay, let's go ahead and assign zodiac signs, and everything will also be time-stamped in the box below. So for group number 1, we have Cancer, Leo, Libra, and Virgo. For group number 2, we have Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, and Sagittarius. And for group number 3, we have Capricorn, Taurus, Aquarius, and Gemini. Okay, so go ahead and make your choice and we'll get started with group number 1. My beautiful group number 1 that chose this Spark card and this crystal, as well as Cancer, Leo, Libra, and Virgo. Let's see, are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? Also, stay with me until the end because we'll also be looking at what action, if any, would they like to take towards you next. Are you on their mind? Here and now. Community. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. Okay. So this is a very interesting energy coming through. I feel like your person has definitely been distracted away from this connection with you. Okay. There is something going on in their greater circle. Okay, so this could be family, this could be friends, you know, we're getting this community energy. It could even have to do with the community around their work. There could be stresses, influences there, but we're seeing a lot of people here. Okay, so I almost feel like you might feel sometimes that this connection can feel crowded. Okay, because either this person is surrounded by a lot of people who you might think are toxic, or you might feel a toxic energy from them. This person may have toxic people in their life, or they may just have, even if the people aren't toxic, they may just feel a burden of responsibility or obligations with a lot of other people. So they may have family that they feel very responsible to. For some of you who are in a different, different stages of life, this person may have kids that we're getting children right here, as well as here. They may have kids from a previous relationship that they're feeling very responsible for, or have a lot of drama going on. And it doesn't really matter how old the kids are. They could even be adults, but that might be a distraction where it's like, for some of you, I feel like this person, it is not for everybody, but I feel like for some of you, this person may have even stepped away from this relationship, or is distracted away from you because of the drama that is being created by family members or kids of any age. Okay, so there's definitely something here where there's an energy of feeling crowded. Like, I feel like this person does have a regret that, they let themselves get distracted, or that they had a lot of other things going on that needed their attention, and they did not show up for you the way you deserved. Or they asked you for time where they couldn't prioritize you. They couldn't make you their number one, or even though they may have wanted to, right? Do something for someone else. I just feel like this person may be going through a cycle right now in their life where they are just constantly doing things for other people. But part of that is also them, not being able to say no to certain people. I feel like this person, again, you are on their mind. They think of you very much so, but sometimes like they get very distracted by what is going on in the here and now, like what's in front of them. And if you are not in front of them, it's almost like they have a hard time multitasking. It's like they're very focused on what's in front of them and what's around them. Now, I'm also getting an energy for some of you, like even from this card right here, that part of the reason why this person may not be able to prioritize you is because you might be at a distance from this person. Okay, you might live further away from them, so you're not in their everyday world. I feel like this person struggles with, again, being able to focus on things that are outside of what is around them or directly in front of them. Okay, like they are not a great multitasker. And the more they feel stressed about responsibilities, duties, and obligations to other people, the more their focus kind of remains there. And if you are not in that core circle of people who are around them, if they're trying to build something with you and you are kind of at a distance from them, then this person has a hard time focusing. And you may think like, well, how is that possible when, they're in love with me and I'm in love with them? And, but it's interesting how sometimes people don't prioritize love, unfortunately. So I feel like in their thoughts and feelings of you, they also feel guilty around the fact that maybe they've taken you for granted. Like they say, oh, you love me, so I need to focus on these other things. I have other responsibilities, but you're there and you love me and I can feel that. But there is a bit of this taken for granted. And maybe that's why you may be struggling with this person. Maybe you are feeling like, you know, you are always there, but you are being taken for granted. Like they put their priority or prioritize their attention to other people because they feel like, well, you're there for them anyway, right? And that's not fair, but I think they are also realizing that. So there is regret, but I do feel that there's a sense here where if you were either geographically close to them or more in that kind of proximity where like they can see you, they're around you, then it's interesting. I just feel like this person would, their attention on you would increase. But we can't always be in the same place or the same, you know, town or the same, you know, proximity as the person that we are in love with. Sometimes, you know, we kind of have to work on maybe moving closer to each other or make certain, you know, choices or decisions on becoming closer. So I feel like this person does feel a distance from you. This one just flew out. They do feel a distance from you. And that's one of the things that they think about a lot and regret. Queen of Swords. King of Swords. Four of Swords. Okay, a lot of swords energy. So yeah, definitely a lot of thought patterns here. A lot of thinking going on. Empress. And Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, this is interesting. So it's interesting how we're getting this Four of Swords as the central energy, which is about a withdrawal. It is about, you know, withdrawing into your more introspective, thinking deeply, maybe isolating to get clarity, go deeper inside, maybe taking some rest. I also feel that this person has definitely been overwhelmed by whatever these responsibilities are, these amount of people that are in their life. And so I feel like they do want some alone time. Okay, Four of Swords. Like, it's interesting how we're going from like tons of people here to, okay, I'm feeling burned out. I need a break. I really do need a break. I need to kind of get clear on what's going on here, reprioritize. I also feel like, again, if you're in separation from this person, they really do miss you a lot. Although they don't even have, I feel like right now, they don't even have a lot of time to miss you. Like, it's in their heart. But again, I feel like they're dealing with a lot of external drama or responsibilities that, again, this person has a hard time multitasking. So they do get overwhelmed a little bit easier by a lot of people around or a lot of people wanting their time or attention or wanting things from them. And the reason probably also I feel is because while they can be quite organized and strategic, I feel like they also are in their head a lot. Okay, so it's like a double-edged sword for them. You know, on the one hand, they can organize, they can make very, you know, organized, strategic, intellectual, intelligent decisions, but at the same time, they do overthink. They're also in their heads a lot. So I feel like this person is definitely going through a time period where it's like they need to get clear on what is important to them, and they need to kind of choose. Like, I feel like they're trying to organize too much. I feel like they're trying to tackle or take on too many people, responsibilities, and, you know, they are overwhelming themselves. I wouldn't be surprised if this person is starting to feel some sort of overwhelm or burnout from all the things that have been going on. And it's almost like they feel terrible that they have lost you in this process. Okay, I feel like they want very much to create something with you. Okay, if you're at that stage in life where you do want to marry or have a commitment and start a family, I feel like this person definitely sees you as the person they would want to have that family with, or to merge families with, or create a new family with. But it's almost like they need a little bit of this downtime. They need a little bit of this solitude to kind of clean up some of these messes, you know, and to come back into an energy of creation here for you. It's almost like they feel like they are not quite yet capable of the powerful creation energy that the Empress represents, unless they kind of clean up all of this stuff, right? The overwhelm, the burnout, the obligations, the responsibilities. It could be family, it could be third parties, it could be finances, it could be business. It just feels very heavy, like they're carrying around a lot of heavy things. So it's almost like they feel like right now they need this time to gain clarity and to start prioritizing and start just like tying up some of these loose ends. Like, you know, if things are pending, if things are like energetically difficult, there could even be like legal issues, or, you know, business issues or financial issues. They want to get to a place where they feel, Nine of Pentacles, like they are finally standing on their own 2 feet. They are independent. And see, look at this person. Now they're not surrounded by a bunch of people, right? They're standing on their own. They've resolved stuff. Nine of Pentacles is my favorite card for financial stability, financial independence, as well as not feeling overwhelmed. Like if you look at this image, this person is happy. They have finally got their stuff together. They've resolved issues. They've dealt with all of the, people who are demanding things from them. And now they're standing proud, tall, independent, and strong on their own and feeling happy and at peace. So now they can create this life with you. They can create something new, something beautiful. But I feel like what this person is constantly thinking about when it comes to you is how can they clean up these messes so they can get here. Okay, to this point of independence. Okay, I don't have a million people around me. I don't have all these like stuff, all this stuff going on. Now I'm ready to create, and I want to create with you because I haven't been able to prioritize you. So let's take a look at, is there any action this person wishes to take towards you? These are flying out. So we have alone, abandoned, lonely, lost. We have fall, changes in the air. Balance, yin and yang, darkness and light. Control, stagnation, delusion, release the need to control situations. And pause, inaction, calmness, step back and wait for the sign. Okay, so to me, this is the pause before action. Okay, this is the pause that happens when somebody is in that Four of Swords energy, right? When you're in that solitude, because there is the sense of, feeling alone. So I also feel that this person, even though they may be surrounded by family or surrounded by people, like I said, some of you, they may have toxic people in their life, toxic influences, people who want things from them. I feel like even if it seems like they're surrounded by people, they feel very alone because they miss you. Okay, they feel very alone. They feel like they have to handle a lot of these things on their own. And so they are trying to get back into balance because they're definitely feeling out of balance. They know a change must come. They know that they must do something to fix things, okay, between you, as well as fix things in their life that need to be resolved. That change is important. That change is really, really big for them. And they know that that change must come, and they have to find their own balance so that they can be in that Nine of Pentacles energy. Okay, I do feel that for quite some time this person has not taken control of the situation, and that's why they are where they're at, and that's why they're right now struggling with you, because they have let certain forces and people and events in their life, situations in their life, take control over them. They have not stepped up to take control. So I feel like right now they're paused when it comes to you because they are stepping up and taking control of other parts of their life, and they need to do that. Again, I feel like this person is really right now working hard to get to a better place to be with you. Okay, they are in the process of taking control, finding balance, changing things that need to be changed in their life, not letting, people and situations control them. Yes, they're on a pause right now, maybe from you, but that pause is in order to come back to this energy, to be able to offer you something real. So I feel like in terms of their next actions towards you, they are going to make you an offer. They're going to come back strong, but when they're ready and when they've cleaned up all of this, okay? Wow, powerful. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created, the Twin Flame Oracle, which is this one right here, and the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur, which is for those of you who would like to start or have a spiritual business. These are Amazon FBA. They're really great price. You'll get them very quickly. All of the links are in the box below. And for readings, go to livetarot.com/readings. If you haven't already, please do subscribe and give this video a like. Thank you for your support. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose the Strength card and this crystal, as well as Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, and Sagittarius. Let's see, are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you? Also stay with me till the end because we'll also be looking at what action do they wish to take, if any, towards you and this connection. So we'll start with oracle cards and then we will do your tarot as well. So we have chop wood. We have concern. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And we have forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. All right. This is interesting because it seems like a similar energy, and maybe that is part of what may be going on in the collective right now, especially with it being, the start of a new year. There seems to be a theme so far in this pick a card reading of clarifying, clearing things, resolving issues, tying up loose ends, clearing energy, paying off debts, whether they're karmic debts, energetic debts, or real, like material, financial debts, whatever it is, because this chop wood is also that same energy that we were getting from group 1, which is that your person is systematically right now clearing things in their life that need to be cleaned up. So I feel like that's also part of the fresh energy of this new year, which is that, any kind of mess that has been lingering, any kind of a messy situation, messy relationships, just things that don't make you feel good, things that have been weighing on your mind and in your heart, they need to be cleaned up. And I feel that your person is very, very concerned, because I feel that there's definitely been something that has caused a rift between the two of you, whether it's an argument, a disagreement, you can't come to terms, or it's the same argument that has been repeated over and over again between the two of you. It has deeply concerned this person. And there is some repetitive nature. When I see this broom also, I just see a repetitive kind of an issue. Maybe there's one big issue that keeps coming up between the two of you and you just can't seem to come to an agreement over it. They may see it a different way. You see it a different way. You have a different solution. They have a different solution. And it may have finally come to a head where you're just like, oh gosh, I'm so tired of having this same fight over and over again, or the same discussion over and over again. Because That means that somebody has to clean up something. And it may have turned from a ongoing conflict into silence because now people are tired. Okay, there's only so many times you can say the same thing. There's only so many times they can say the same thing. So I feel like if there has been a silence right now between the two of you, it may be good in terms of bringing some sort of peace and providing clarity to the things that need to be cleaned up. Now, you, group 2, may have things in your life that you need to clean up, chop wood, but this person may also have those things. So there's like this systematic kind of like, okay, how can I attack each problem? How can I, make a list of the things in my life that are messy right now that need to be fixed? Because I feel like both of you, and this person especially, thinks of you, sees you as their soulmate. Okay, so that's not the question here. Your love for each other, your desire for each other, your wanting to be together, the fact that you are soulmates is very clear. That is not in question. What is in question, or what is being concerning here, is some sort of ongoing conflict that is happening between the two of you. And for some of you, and it depends on your journey, but for some of you, things may have turned ugly and require some sort of forgiveness. Either mutual forgiveness, you need to forgive them, they need to forgive you, you need to forgive each other. But this person, if they have hurt you, if they have disappointed you, if they've let you down, they're also very much deeply wanting your forgiveness. Okay, they there's been something here that has turned very hurtful, very heartbreaking. For some of you, you feel that this person broke your heart. Okay, or whatever the situation is, whatever the conflict is that you've gone through has broken your heart. And this person feels very, a lot of pain around that. Okay, they feel if they have hurt you, if they have deeply disappointed you, they feel a lot of pain. They feel very guilty over it. Okay, they feel like they were the ones who are to blame for this, and they feel hopeless or helpless to fix it in some way. And it's like, that's what the chop wood is about. It's kind of like they've gone into their cave or into their quiet place to figure out, okay, how can I fix this so this doesn't hurt you again? They don't want to hurt you again. So for some of you, this person may even be staying away because they feel like they're not going to come forward until they can feel or guarantee to themselves that, okay, the same issue is not going to come up and hurt you again. Okay, so let's do your tarot. What else? What else are they thinking about group 2? Death, Son of Wands, the Hermit, Strength. Okay, we have a lot of major arcana coming through here. So, and the Hangman. Wow. Okay, all major arcana except for this Son of Wands. Wow. So there's something big going on here energetically, vibrationally, spiritually between the two of you, okay? And seeing this now, I wouldn't be surprised if there is definitely some sort of a temporary separation, silence, an energy of pulling back, okay? This central energy here is the Hermit. So there's definitely an energy of somebody pulling back, somebody needing to go into solitude. And again, that is similar to group 1 as well. So I just feel like there's something in the collective. To me, this is a confirmation that there is something, again, January, and this is a timeless reading, so it doesn't really matter when you're watching it, but for specifically in terms of it being that part of January, I feel like it is definitely a little bit more conducive to the idea of, oh, I should, kind of withdraw. I should become quiet. I should reassess and reevaluate, where things are stuck in my life, what things need to end, like what kinds of issues, problems, or even like relationships with other people. And what I mean by that is if this person has toxic people in their life, whether it's family, friends, whatever it is, if they have certain relationships that they need to end because they are dragging them down and they are distracting them from you and trying to build with you, they are evaluating all of this right now. Again, major arcana energies, things are coming to a head, things are coming to an end so that new beginnings can happen. Okay, with the Son of Wands energy, I just feel like your person has felt hopeless to do things differently. Okay, like they want to do things differently. They want to learn how to be a better partner, learn how to make better choices, take better action. But they definitely know that they have not had the strength to deal with some of the things that need to come to an end. Why? The Hangman. For some of you, this person has been kind of in this in-between mode, okay? And for those of you who you are in some sort of a third-party situation, that Hangman is even more powerful for you because this person has not been making a decision, right? They know something needs to end in order for things to move forward with you. But whatever your situation is, this Hangman's energy has definitely been putting that pressure, right? Like, okay, what do I do? I don't know what to do. How do I clean up the situations in my life? If they've hurt you because of this Hangman, they want your forgiveness. Maybe this person just could not move forward with you in a way that is satisfying, in a way that feels committed to you. They could not show up for you as this kind of lion, like the strength, like they can't be that person who is your rock as they should be, right? I feel like this person feels very disappointed in themselves as well, that they couldn't be that strength that you deserve, that they couldn't be the person who fights for you, who is your protector. I feel like I get this energy from your group too, that you really wanted this person to show up in your life all in, okay? Because the Hangman's energy is not all in at all, right? It's a really wishy-washy, whatever, you know, I'm kind of stuck between two worlds, kind of, you know, okay, so instead of coming forward and being your strength, I'm going to go into hermit mode because I don't know what else to do. I don't have the strength to end certain things in my life that need to be ended, not the things with you, but other things. Like I'm not ready to face the death of certain relationships or, you know, certain toxic things that I may be addicted to. For some of you, it could even be their addictions to other things, right? So I feel like this person deeply regrets that you deserve them to be this lion, okay? You want them to be a strong, safe, protective force in your life, and they were not your strength, okay? They showed up through weakness, and they disappointed you, they hurt you. And that's really weighing very heavily on their mind and in their heart right now. And that's why they're in this hermit's energy to try to figure out, okay, you know, I've screwed this up. I need to fix it. I need to figure out what I need to do. I need to clean up these messes. So let's take a look at what action, if any, do they wish to take. Towards you and this connection. So we have appreciate. See, we already felt that. Like this person truly appreciates you, but they also know that they haven't, you know, showed up for you the way that, again, to being that strength that you deserve. We have divine timing. So again, this person, there's some timing going on. See, deception, awakening, separation. Okay. So this is why I'm saying there is something very big that is going on in this person's life because of these major arcana. They are coming to, like, to me, all of these major arcanas are pointing to an awakening process that they're going through. And it's a big one. It's a really big one because I feel like this person has definitely been in a state of deception where they might be lying to themselves. They can't, like, accept the truth. They can't accept the truth of their current situation. They've struggled to even open up to telling you how much they love you. They have been holding back their feelings. Part of, again, I get that energy because we're getting deception and we're getting separation, that for some of you, they've been holding back because they need to separate themselves from another situation, right? So they can't fully give to you whatever that situation is, right? So they need to separate. They know that they need to come out of the hangman's energy and they need to separate themselves from whatever other situations there are that are keeping them stuck. Okay, so this can even represent their current separation from you, right? That right now they're distant from you because there are other things that they need to end, death. And on the other side of death and transformation is that new beginning that they want to have with you, because, you know, they really deeply appreciate you and they know that they've let you down. So there is a divine timing to this. This person is going through some major shifts. They have certain things that they need to get real on. I feel like the reason why they're going through this, and it can be very painful. I can feel that this transformation process for them is actually quite painful because it is forcing them, the universe is forcing them to awaken to the truth, to stop living in certain lies that they've been telling themselves and telling other people, to stop deceiving themselves and deceiving other people. And that awakening to what is the truth is definitely a painful process for them, but it's very, very necessary. Okay. So as they learn these lessons, as they introspect, as they spend that time in that hermit's energy, they are awakening. And so even though it doesn't feel like there's like an immediate action right now because we're getting divine timing, the time is coming. Okay. It's like in process. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. My reading menu is at livetarot.com/readings. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. This one right here, the bottom deck, is the Twin Flame Oracle. I've also created the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur for those of you who have or would like to start spiritual businesses. These are $20, Amazon FBA, free shipping. The links to Amazon are in the box below, as well as the links to everything else. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and give this video a like. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose Slow and Steady plus this crystal, as well as Capricorn, Taurus, Aquarius, and Gemini. Let's see. Are you on their mind? What are they thinking and feeling about you? And stay with me till the end. We'll also be looking at what action, if any, do they wish to take towards you and this connection. So we'll start here with your oracle cards. And then we will do your tarot as well. We have happy, sudden wealth, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Another divine timing energy. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. Interesting. So this has really coming full circle. As I said in the previous 2 readings for group 1 and group 2, there definitely seems to be a collective energy here of this connection, this relationship between you and this person is worth waiting for. Like there's a divine timing to it. And the reason for that is because whether it's, you know, a certain time in the new year, the way people think at this time, like people are trying to clean up messes in their life. Like they're trying to resolve things that are up in the air, or things that don't feel comfortable, or that things that feel distracting or add tension or are adding stress to this relationship. Things that are getting in the way of this relationship between you and this person. So I feel like this person, yes, you are very much on their mind. But see, again, in each reading, we got some level of distraction, some level of overwhelm that this person is going through. And it is definitely a combination of whether it is toxic family, friends, exes, other commitments, other distractions, as well as financial or work related instability. And I think for you, group 3, this person's issue is more financial. Although I'm sure there are other things that are around, but it seems to be that their financial stability is right now at the foremost of their mind. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this person has started some sort of a new venture, whether they started a new business, a new job, or they are in some sort of a career transition, like a financial transition, where it's like they're trying to get into a new career. Or they may even be trying to move out of a certain location they're in and move into a different place, but that requires a certain level of investment or money. But right now, this person seems to be, their energy seems to be very distracted and dominated by creating some level of financial security. And that is why in their mind, it's very interesting energy. I feel like in their mind, even if they're distant from you right now, like say you don't have a lot of contact with this person, it's almost as if in their mind they see you as still there. Like there's no difference in their mind. Like they might be right now so focused on working long hours or setting up their business or working long hours in their new business or their new job that when they think of you, you just make them very happy. Like they still think that your energy, your love, your feelings for them are solid. They believe in your feelings for them. So even if you have told this person, I'm not happy with the way things are right now. Like, I don't like your inconsistency. It's almost like there's this energy of like, they don't take it seriously. Like they know that they know that you might not like their actions and the things that they've been doing lately, the way they've been distracted or whatever they're doing. Like they know that you don't like that part, but they have this underlying faith that even if you're not happy with the circumstance, that doesn't mean that you don't deeply love them. So there's this sense of like, they have faith that even if you are distant, even if you have a problem with them right now, you'll be back. And I'm not saying you should be back, but I'm just telling you, this person's energy is very much like, okay, you're mad. I get it. I know I haven't been there. I know I haven't been as supportive of you and your dreams. I know I've been distracted by my own situation. I know that I should make a genuine effort to show you that I care. And I will, or I want to, or whatever their excuse is. But underneath all of that, no matter how much you may be unhappy with them, or you may feel that what they're doing, they're not being supportive enough, they're not being present enough, they're very inconsistent. When they show up, they're great, but then they disappear again. They still believe that underneath all of that, you deeply love them. They deeply love you. And even if you're mad at them right now, you're not going anywhere in the long term. Like they believe that you will be back, that you won't abandon them, that you may not be happy in the current situation, but you make them very happy. They're very happy with you. I mean, I'm not saying that that's some great view to have on their part, because to me there is a bit of this, taking you for granted, and that's also been a bit of a recurring energy in today's groups. In all groups, there's been this energy of, this person, while they love you and while they're kind of cleaning up their life, deep down inside, they do take you for granted. Like they're very convinced of your love for them. Okay, so they're not at all doubtful of your love. And they're not doubtful that even when you're unhappy with them and silent and, pulled away from them, that you won't be back. They have faith that you will be back. And they feel like this relationship, when it does come to fruition, when it does become everything it's meant to be, is worth waiting for. Wow. What else are they thinking and feeling? What else are they thinking and feeling? Six of Pentacles. See, there's that reciprocity. The World. Nine of Cups. Judgment. Ace of Pentacles. See, so this person is very much aware if they have disappointed you, if they've been inconsistent, if they've been in and out. They are very much aware of it. And yet it's still, look at this. To me, this Nine of Cups and this happy is the same energy. They're very much focused on their own happiness. And again, they feel, and look at these major arcanas, Judgment and the World. Again, they feel like even if you have temporarily left their world, maybe you've told them, hey, I think this is it. I think it's time to let this go. It's not going anywhere. I'm now no longer interested in your inconsistency. I don't want to hear your excuses. Fine, you started a new business. Fine, you started a new job. Whatever. Good luck. Have at it, right? You may have said that. So you guys may not be right now, your worlds may not be interacting or intersecting very much right now. You guys may feel like you're in very separate worlds, where their world is very much, whatever they are trying to accomplish right now. Because with this Judgment and Ace of Pentacles, like there's a really strong energy here of this person seeing you and this relationship and this love that you share as something, again, that is worth waiting for, that is a second chance for the future, that it's the opportunity for a new beginning. But it's almost like they're deferring that in order to get themselves into a better place in their material life. So it almost feels like a postponement, okay? It's like they're postponing their immediate happiness right now, which is like if they were to just be fully there with you, fully like, okay, you are what I'm focusing on right now. I'm focusing on this relationship. That's my number one thing. But it's like they're postponing their own happiness in order to actually have this new beginning. And I'm not saying that's right or wrong, because some people can do both, right? Some people can prioritize the relationship as well and be there in the relationship, be there for you, as well as work hard in whatever they need to, right? Everybody's different. But I don't get the energy that this person is like that. I feel like this person is similar to what we saw in group one, which is some sort of a lack of an ability to multitask. This person is very good about focusing laser on one thing, and whatever is the biggest obstacle or problem that needs to be addressed now is where all of their energy is going. So they're willing to even defer their own happiness or postpone their own happiness with you, to Nine of Cups, emotional happiness. They're postponing that in order to work towards some sort of a good financial beginning or financial reset. And they see you and this love as an investment for the future, that you guys can have this judgment, this reinvention, this second chance when they become more stable. So in their mind, again, even if you have withdrawn, even if you have told them, hey, I'm done with you, let's just let it be. In their mind, you guys are still in the Six of Pentacles energy. You are both still equally invested. You may not be talking about it. You may not be discussing it. You may be leading your separate lives in your separate worlds right now. But underneath, the reciprocity is there. They feel the same about you that you feel about them. And it's very real in their heart and in their mind. So it's going to be up to you. Like, do you also prescribe to their worldview of deferring or postponing this relationship and taking you for granted, that while they're out there fixing their, wealth or career or life, that even if you're not happy with them, underneath you're still with them. See, that's the energy I'm getting from this person. It's like they think that no matter how much you guys may have, conflict, it's a cycle. Like you get closer, this person kind of distances because they're working on these other issues. Then you don't like it. You say, how dare you be inconsistent? You pull away, but they're sure that you'll be back. That Six of Pentacles is like this cycle that just keeps going. Interesting. This is a bit of a character, this person. So Spirit, is there anything they want to do in terms of action towards group 3? Is there any action they will take next towards group 3? Boy, these cards just keep flying out of the deck. Yes, okay. Big goal. See, again, we're getting the same energy as this sudden wealth. Mystery. Lessons and home. Okay. So I feel like there is something that this person is definitely holding back on. Okay. So do they wish to take action towards you? Do they feel the same for you as you feel for them? Yes. Yes. That is why they take it for granted, because they know they love you deep down inside, and they know you love them deep down inside. And so even though on the surface it seems like you guys give up on each other, or you give up on them and you just distance yourself and you say, F it, I'm just going to give you your space, whatever, they still know that the feelings are there. Okay, the love is there. And they kind of do take that for granted. So yes, there is a reciprocity. That's not to be debated. That's not the doubts. But here again, we have this person very much focused on their career, business, success. They need to find their place in this world. So I wouldn't be surprised if your person has really struggled with that in their life, that they've had a hard time finding their place financially or professionally. Like they might jump from job to job. They might change careers. They might have tried various different things. And now they may have even said, okay, let me try business, or let me try a new job, or a new, totally new skill. So I feel like this person can be a bit of a mystery because they seem to jump around a lot. And I feel like there is some aspect of their financial life or their kind of living situation or their home life that is a mystery. Like they haven't told you about it. It may not be a big deal, but there might be something around their situation that they are embarrassed to share, or that they're not ready to share. But that might actually, when it comes to light, when you see the truth of it, you might shake your head and say, oh, I get it now. Okay, now I understand why they're doing this, or why they've done this, or how they've acted. Now I get it. Okay. But I feel like this person, they're still in the process of learning those lessons too. Like there's lessons to be learned here, because there is a bit of a selfish energy, a bit of this, yeah, I know I disappoint you, but I still know you love me, and I still know that you're not going to leave me. So, maybe they do need to learn the lesson of loss. Maybe they do need to see that, hey, they can't take you for granted. You aren't just going to be there forever. Maybe they need to learn the lesson that if you walked away, it's for real. You really did walk away, that they need to step up. They need to come clear about what's going on here, because there's something about their home life that they're not, you may know about it, but you may not know everything. Okay, there's some sort of a partial knowledge here. And I feel like right now we're not getting a lot of action towards you, because we're seeing that they're seeing this as an investment for the future. But again, is that something you want? Somebody who sees you as a postponement for the future, rather than showing up now because they feel that you're always going to love them anyway. So I think this is the question you have to ask yourself. How do you want to proceed with this person? So this is what I have for you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. My reading menu is at livetarot.com/readings. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created for you. Twin Flame Oracle is this last one, bottom one right here. Also the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur for those of you who want to start or have a spiritual business. These are Amazon FBA, great price, free shipping, $20. All of the links are in the box below to everything. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you all on the next one.